Hello. Hello, hello. We're doing art today, as always. Specifically today, we are working on a commission. The person who is getting it very graciously said I was allowed to stream it because it was going to take at least another couple days of working on it. So we figured may as well do it live. Give me one moment while I start a timer. There we go. Our timer is started. We have our music going. I have many much liquid in case anyone spams hydrates. But today's gonna be pretty chill because we're not starting from scratch this time. It's just progress shots basically. Let me actually show you the full piece before we get started. This is the whole thing thus far. As you can see on the actual full body, we don't have much left to do. We just have to do the sickles. So that's what we're doing. Here we go. Where on earth did I put the reference picture they sent me for the sickle? Here it is. So we're gonna do kind of an interesting thing because as you can see there's another one on this side. We're gonna kind of cheat with it. That is not the right tool. And we're doing a lot of these colors from scratch, so bear with me. We're going to be figuring them out for a while. Basically, this character, from what I know, is that they are a character that they planned for using in Dungeons and Dragons, and they were going to be a druid, and a stars druid at that. So we're kind of nailing home the starry space aesthetic. Oop, there we is the only thing that I'm not exactly 100% sure how we're going to fit it into the color scheme, but we'll make it happen. Puppy, how are you doing? Oh my god, hello. How are you guys doing? Are you winning? I don't know if you can win art. I'm having fun. Does that count as winning? Because if so, then yes, I am winning. Perfect, I'm winning. We're working on a... Yeah, it's supposed to be like a moon sickle, and I'm trying to make sure I use colors from the rest of her color palette in it. So it might look a little funky before it looks really awesome. She's based off of a Luna Moth, which are the stunning like lime green ones that are like have like the white fluffy belly and like the weird pink legs. They're cool. They're really, really cool. So she's gonna be like a stars themed character. So of course Moonsicle, right? Dude, moths are the best. Moths are severely underrated. What is your favorite moth? Because this one, though absolutely adorable, I don't think it's my favorite. I'm pretty sure my favorite's the Atlas Moth. Dude, those things are fucking cool. Ugh. They are big boys. Poodle moth. Good choice. Very good choice. If you've never seen a poodle moth before, please look it up. My buddy Chris showed them to me for the first time the other day, and I thought they were fake. Like, they looked so unreal. They look like they're not supposed to be like that. Starts on her text. Starts from 5e. the fuck is a poodle moth and how is everyone? A poodle moth is like this very, very fluffy moth. It's super cute. And I'm doing okay. We're working on kind of a very intense commission right now. Always wanted to use it but never had a high enough level character. This character could probably pull it off. Here, I'm gonna just let you see the whole canvas again. Look at this thing. Look at her, she's so cute. Also, Cloak of Stars from 5e. You managed to get the right vibe because it's like a stars druid. I also have a cool moment from your last session. Tell us the moment, I would like to know. Like the thing around her neck from the back view. Oh, her like fluffy, her little neck fluff? Or like the kind of dip? The star thing? Let me just do this. Yeah, that the little fluffy collar. The person commissioning her thought it was a great idea to give her a little puffy neck. And it worked great for me because it means I could tuck the wings under them. So I didn't have to worry so much about the wings. Basically, my group is current campaign. Isle of Chaos. I love that. We love a group of chaos. Favorite moth? Whale. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate you. Tyler is just like that. Don't worry about it. Bro. Okay, so there were the elemental isles, and something happened and they broke apart and made the Isle of Chaos, so all the characters have weird mutations from the magic. Hell yeah! We love a magic mutation. My character is a pirate dude with an octopus for a head. Hell yeah! Using this. Ooh, I love the Simic hybrid. Big fan of them. I'm guessing you took breathes underwater. Looked up what poodle moth looks like and it is cute. Isn't it? They're so soft. I would like to hold one. I feel like it would be the softest thing in existence, especially because moths are all covered in like this very, very thin, very soft powder so that they can fly. Like, I gotta know. I want to know. The rapier is infused with wild magic. Oh hell yeah. On an 18 or above, it activates and inflicts a random status effect, which has only happened once because my RNG is pretty bad. That's totally fine. Dude, wild magic is... well, for that, it's wild for that reason, you know? I had a wild magic sorcerer, and every time I played her, I really managed to get bad luck with it. With the wild magic table. I only rolled on it like a few times, but one of them was casting the spell that I already cast on myself. Luckily it means I didn't need to concentrate on that spell anymore, but like was kind of a pointless one. And then the other time it happened, I cast like fireball on myself at like 3rd level or whatever it is on the table. Shit's crazy. Definitely worth it though. Bring some mutants with crab shells and their little minions. Aww! Cute. So an NPC has given us a blessing that enhances crits. Sick. I have 2 custom wild magic tables I made for a player. Haven't touched them in a few years. Yeah. Got me in the blast. I did get you in the blast. We both got hit with the fireball. Listen, if I go down, we're all going down. If I blow up, so do you. I'm a dual wielding with rapier and a short. You know, a frog's claw? Hell yeah, short sword. Fair enough. Dude, rock that shit. Yeah, hold on. What was my hotkey for? There we go. We have a bot. Everyone say goodbye to the bot. Everyone get their goodbyes out. Goodbye, bot. You will not be loved. Bye bye. No bots in my chat. There's a streamer in kind of the streamer group that I get to hang around with, called Anim Pastelu. Anim Pastelu? I think that's how you say the full thing. He has like a kill count for bots, like he keeps track of it. It's the funniest shit. That's the kind of energy to live your life with. And he is really cool artist too. He is the painting dude. Really cool guy. Like, really cool guy. Purple is the best tasting color. You know, I agree. I'm a swashbuckler rogue. Love me a rogue. Ugh. If Tyler's still in the chat, he can tell you I'm kind of I'm kind of, I really like to be rogues. I play rogue, like my favorites are rogues. Yes, this is D&D. This is Dungeons & Dragons, specifically 5th edition. I probably should have stated that somewhere earlier for you. So cool thing about Knockout, it makes all attacks auto crit. That is true. I don't think I've played that one. It's very fun. I wouldn't call it the best system in the world, but I would say that it's one of the most well-known. I love it though. Unless you're talking about like the swashbuckler rogue, in which case you should do it. Always be a rogue. Be rogues forever, all the time. They're great. Specifically, the Inquisitive rogue. If you want to be so good at, like, telling when people are lying and getting your sneak attack from any distance, that's your bitch. So my first attack knocks them out, but I still have my bonus attack and my short sword. Hell yeah, man. It's fun. It's fun. It's all that matters. Exactly! If you're having fun, go for it. So it gets doubled from the crit. Then an extra pair of dice from the crit enhancement. Dude. Puppy's like destroying people over here. There is no room for kindness here. Puppy will just kill you. Warlocks are the best class though. I know you love your warlocks. Puppy, what's your favorite class? What is kindness? Yeah, literally! I basically just one-shot this dude. Hell yeah. Kindness. Never heard of it. There is no kindness here. Only violence. Rogue or Artificer? Ooh. Artificer is a class that I really, really like. It's really cool. I'm not smart enough to be one. I can't do that. Like, I could learn, I'm sure, but like, fuck. That's a complicated class. So I hit this guy for, I think, 48 damage. Sick. Be big bonk with Iron Defender. Yep. Artificer's top tier, 100%. Yeah. May or may not have done a total team kill at level 3 by accident. There is nothing wrong with a total team kill. I think everybody should experience it once. Whether you, the player, kill everyone, or whether the DM kills everyone, I think everyone should experience it once. Because it's really fucking funny. So my Iron Defender could make a reaction to give something disadvantage. Nice. An acidic slime at level 2. Aren't those things like deadly as fuck? Did you win though? That is the question. Did you beat its ass? Did you make mama proud? I have a ton of funny stories because my group are all dummies, including me. Listen, if your D&D group isn't a bunch of idiots, then like, what's the fun? like, sure, some of you can be smart, but like, if everyone's smart, are you really having a good time? I refuse to play characters with high intelligence. Not that I think high intelligence in a character is bad, but for me, I have way more fun when my int is my dump stat, when my int is like 8. Because then I can be fucking stupid as hell, right? Like, I don't gotta know anything. I just gotta feel for it, you know? Like, you give yourself a high wisdom so you can know street smarts, and then you just, like, you dump your int. Your only high int character was your artificers. That is totally fair. Like, I play a lot of rogues, which one of their saving throws is intelligence, so I should be playing with a higher int. However, I value my wisdom and my dexterity so much more than any other stat in the game, including constitution. Same, but with wisdom? Yeah, that's valid. I've played 2 rogues. I played a lot of rogues. I make a lot of rogues. I forget what I normally play, but I was one of the dumb ones. That's so valid. A Kenku assassin in your octopus guy? Hell yeah. I have a lot of rogues and I have a lot of elves because I'm obsessed with Eladrins specifically. Because the seasonal aspect of them, being able to give them in-character mood swings is so great. I love doing it. I love making my character just cold to everyone for no reason. And it's like, why are they suddenly mean? They're winter now. I had one Eladrin where I swapped all the stereotype for how they were depending on the season. So like winter was like the happiest motherfucker. And like spring was just fucking rude all the time. Eladrin and Shatterkai are the only valid elves. Fair enough. I really like shit. There's a kind of high elf that has another word before it, but I can't remember the name of it. Frick. But I played a high elf for when I was playing my wild magic sorcerer, and dumb high elf. You could kind of call it that, because basically what this variant allowed you to do was, instead of taking the weapon proficiency, like instead of knowing how to use long swords and longbows and shit, you could swap it for any other proficiency. You could learn a different language. You could be really good at making tea. I chose flute. Like, I chose an instrument for her because I thought that was more appropriate. Thank you to Twitch for not telling me this is here. Hello, Cyber! Welcome! We are talking about Dungeons and Dragons characters and stuff, because I am working on a commission for a friend who is getting a D&D character done. A whole character sheet. Entirely in lineless art. This has taken me like 3-4 days of like straight work. It's great. But I'm doing pretty good. Currently playing a disowned, down on their luck high elf wizard. We love an elf who is just getting shafted, you know? It's the only reason to play an elf, is to just have them be incredibly shafted all the time. That the DM let me make that sorcerer, the wild magic sorcerer. She was a princess, but she was a princess who like was on the run because her home was like getting attacked, and like I was in we were in a place that like she couldn't use magic. I totally fucked her up because it was funny. And then I got to replay her eventually, and instead of like a princess, she was just some elf, and she had a girlfriend. So she has a good life now. Why are you tired? What have you been doing? Have you been partying all night? Ignore that. I don't know how I almost soloed the final boss of the first area in the very first session. Yes. Give me the details. How did you do it? In this cathedral, we love D&D. Existence. That is so incredibly valid. I am also tired of existence. Fortunately, I have artwork to keep me busy. Not campaign boss, but just the area boss. Dude, either way, it's fun. You people when you're being able to play D&D. Yeah. I talk very excited about D&D, but I only have like one game going right now. And it's in person and it's not even 5th edition. We swapped between Chronicles of Darkness and Monster of the Week. Which, both systems, by the way, mwah, incredible. Would highly recommend. I'm playing, in Monster of the Week, I'm playing somebody who doesn't believe in monsters, which is weird because we fought one already, and we're fighting more now. And in Chronicles of Darkness, I'm playing a straight-up werewolf. Would highly recommend being a straight-up werewolf. So basically, we were just chilling when we found a clearing of giant frogs eating the remains of some people from a crashed carriage. That is very unfortunate for the people in that carriage. They were not having a good day. Had a game. Oh no, Cyber, we'll get a game. We'll find a game for you. I would love to play a game of D&D with you. You are like already a lore master, so I imagine you'd be incredible at coming up with backstories for characters. Gotta love Monster of the Week. I miss running it, dude. It's a fun system. I'm very lucky. I'm in a group that we've basically been playing games since I want 4th year of high school. And the person running the Monster of the Week game is the person who introduced me into D&D. Of course, we weren't using 5th edition then either. When I was introduced to it, we were using Pathfinder. And then we moved over to 5th edition from Pathfinder, and then we moved to Chronicles of Darkness and then Monster of the Week. And now, in a different area, in a different group, we're also moving out of 5th edition to play Pathfinder 2nd edition. So it all comes full circle, baby! Yes, Yana, we're talking about D&D. I'm working on a commission of a D&D character right now. So, it's only appropriate. Party member casts Booming Blade to scare them off. That wakes up something deeper in the woods and it comes barreling at us. We can't see what it is, just that it's big and it's coming right at us. Oh no! We love Booming Blade just fucking destroying your chances of living, I guess. We love D&D in this house. In the cathedral, we have D&D nights, canon. Would you play D&D with a vampire? The other two party members, another rogue and a kobold artificer slash fighter, run away. Ooh, artificer fighter combo. I know somebody who would like that. Listen, running away is always a valid option in D&D. Sometimes you are a coward, and that's okay. How does the sickle look? I think it looks pretty good. I really like it, actually. I might add another gemstone to it, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I think she deserves another one. I think we put another one like right here. We're gonna draw a better circle than that, though. Here we go. My character stands its ground, tries to look scary, flashing your head different colors, and then flare your tentacles. Wonderful. Getting a 26 on your intimidation. Nice! Gets into the clearing, bursts a giant frog. By 20. Dude, that's a big bitch. 5 by 5 is medium. 10 by 10. I think he counts as humongous. I'm not 100% on that though, so don't quote me on that. But I think that counts as humongous. Huge? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Hazel. Doesn't actually get scared, but does. Double take. We love it when they do a double take. Well, that's very rude of it. How dare it eat you? Simply eat it first to gain dominance. We call that a pro gamer move. Just letting it eat you so that you can stab it. I've done that a few times. Specifically to mimics, because they can like grapple you with their tongue. I had a fire genasi that I just let the mimic bite me so I could set myself on fire and then it would do it fire damage too. Oh, hell yeah. Kobold's got you back. I guess. Maybe it was just trying to make it eat you. Unclear. But either way, cool move. Kate? Kate beloved? Kate best lady? Hell yeah, celebratory din din for J-Man. Dude, I'm so excited for that. Oh, this moth creature. Thank you. My buddy is getting it done. It's taken me like 3 days. We're working on the last part of the full body, and then we get to move on to the expressions, which I am way more excited about. We're so pumped too. Good! Be pumped! It's exciting! Oh, save. Okay. We're actually at the point where I think I have like 660 or some layers in this piece. So when I save, it takes a solid second for it to like load. She is cute, isn't she? She's also apparently very soft. He said it's canonical that she is as soft as like moth fluff is, and I don't know if you've ever held a moth before, but they are soft as fuck. Big ol' sip of water. Ah, liquid. I've had big sip. Thank you, Kate. I appreciate you. Bat flap. Angie flap. Also, Scaly, this is true. I love you too. I love both of you. I hope you are celebrating a whole heck of a lot, because it's really exciting. Am I allowed to tell everybody why you're celebrating? Because it's really cool. You want a snack? Let's see what we have in the snack drawer. We just refilled it the other day, so it's... we got lots. We have white cheddar popcorn. We have Lay's chips, just the original flavor, just salty. I have some Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies. I have... barbecue Ringolos. They're ring-shaped chips. They're delicious. But for candy, if you have a sweet tooth, I have gummy Coke bottles. I have licorice babies. I have peanut butter M&Ms. I have cotton candy hard candy. I have pastry cookies. Very, very good. I have mini red berries gummies, which are basically just Swedish berries but off-brand. I have mini M&Ms, Twix bars, Kit Kats, Toblerone, Bueno bars. I have a coffee crisp in here. I think I also have Mars bars. Oh, and a mint arrow. What would you like? Eat the babies. If you want licorice babies, you can have them. I don't like licorice, so, you know, it's all yours if you want them. Alright, I think I'm happy with the sickle. The mini M&Ms. not your snack. The mini M&Ms are delicious, but this is Puppy's snack. A Twix, all yours. Here is your Twix bar. Now question, do you eat the left or the right one first? Nosy. Do you want the mini M&Ms, Cyber? They are all yours. Dude, I love just downing an entire thing of mini M&Ms. Those tubes are very addicting in all the best ways. Oh my god. They're like overlapping. Overflapping. Alright. I have to duplicate this thing and flip it over to put into the other one. So we're gonna do this. Jonah just did that with the M&Ms I brought over last time. Heck yeah! Hum, nom, 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 nom. There's nothing better than just downing an entire thing of mini M&Ms, man. There's not. You can't convince me. I am unconvincible. Alright, you guys want to see a neat little trick that I do so that I make sure I have things in the right spot when I flip it over? My trick is this little teeny funky shape right here. I have the exact same one in the exact same spot, but flipped on the other one. So whenever I need to flip anything onto that side, I duplicate it and I just, with that in it, so that when I flip it, it has that same thing. So you'll see it come across the screen, and the goal is to line it up with this one. And there it is, fully lined up. And then this will be in the exact same place as it is on the other one. Now we play this great game of trying to get it into the right folder. Which is very difficult. And then we just delete it so it doesn't show up on the final piece. And voila! Now her sickle is in both of her hands. Moth hair is cool. I'm going to show you something even cooler about the moth hair. On the back side of it, she also does have the long hair. But I put it on a separate layer so that I can have it as, like, opaque or as not opaque, because I need it to be. Because the person who wanted it wanted to make sure that we could still see the stuff like her wings and the clothing. And the best part about the hair is that Luna moths on their back have like this fluffy spot before it goes out into their wings. And here are her wings. So it perfectly mimics the little fluff spot right there. Their hair looks like Angel Dust from Hazbin Hotel. I mean, same vibe. You know, it's the pink to shade the white. Understandable. So I can also just drop the opacity on this so that you can see the wings underneath. But also, because I put so much detail into this. I can also lower the opacity of the upper wings so that you can see the underwings and still see the 4 separate eyes that are on Moth wings. I have put so much effort into this thing. It is crazy. Now you'll see at the top of the screen that I named the document Mothra. That's not her name. We just didn't know her name when we started. So the document is called Mothra, but her name is Nibel. Why is the name Mothra? Because she's not giant, unfortunately. Unfortunately, she is not towering over us. She is small. I did suggest naming her Mothra, though, and they thought it was funny. Maybe. No. Dude, it's fine. I think with that, the main portion of her is done. Which is crazy to me because it's taken me literal days to get this far into it. And we're not even close to done because I still have to do all the expressions, do the background for this piece, and make sure her color palette is in like a manageable fashion in case it is given to somebody else to replicate, because there is nothing worse than trying to make already existing colors. I feel like if she had a massive greatsword, it would be pretty funny. We are all here for small people with big weapons. It is a glorious visual, I agree with you. We're going to just save this really quick. I'm going to take a screenshot. So the screen's going to go white for a second. Nobody panic. It's just so I can do this. Because the person who is getting it commissioned is currently not here. He's at work. Elden Wing, I'm wearing the Hug NPC's robe and a wolf head mask. Dual wielding massive hammers. You are not the only one dual wielding massive hammers. Fatty McDank of Jump King legend. Also dual wields massive fuck you hammers when he plays. Yeah! He's a cool guy. Also, fun fact about Fatty, he is not that far away from 1,000 followers on Twitter. And the reason that this should be exciting to all of you who are watching me draw is that if he hits that, I get to make him a My Little Pony model. And he has to use it. He was 23. He's trying to make people forget. He's trying to just not mention it a whole lot so that people don't like forget it. But if you guys like same as the rest of us, as long as you guys don't forget. Nobody forget. It'll be great. Don't worry, I'm saving my points to swap his models for that. Wonderful. That makes me so happy. Do you ever stream games? Sometimes. I have a buddy who is currently working on getting all the achievements in all of his games on Steam. So every once in a while, I will be playing Viscera Cleanup Detail with him. I don't do a lot of heavy-duty games. I'm not a great gamer, but if people can convince me, I will. I legit missed what we're scheming for, going to be honest. I'd love to see the Vampire Elden Ring stream. I'm not going to be playing Elden Ring. Unfortunately, I am not great at those kinds of games, and I just don't have as much fun as other people do with them. I am definitely more of a puzzle game person, or like Viscera Cleanup Detail, like I said. I also am a huge Power Wash Simulator fan, because I'm that kind of a person. Hollow Knight is a very interesting game, but again, it's not one that I'm super into. The only kind of like fighting, I love the art style in Hollow Knight. I love it. It's stunning. It is like incredible. But the only kind of like fighting games that I like really, really enjoy is I like playing Halo, specifically playing Halo with my brother. If I can be convinced to pick up like what are they called, like battle royale games. I don't mind playing those as long as I am with entirely friends and they don't expect me to take it seriously. There is a stream somewhere in the aether where I played like 3 rounds or 2 rounds of Apex Legends. And that's like the only time I've ever played it. Do you kick his ass? No. My brother is a Halo, like, aficionado. My brother would kick my ass every time. He is incredibly good. If you like shooty games, you might want to try Warframe. I don't like shooty games. I like cozy games. I really like my time at Porsche, because it's like Stardew Valley and Minecraft. And a little bit of fighting, but not a lot. Yeah. I'm kind of boring when it comes to my game choices. I don't like to play the ones that are big and spectacular. I like to... They're kind of fun. I like the more relaxing ones. I also am very excited for the next time that I get to play Viscera Cleanup Detail with my buddy. Because that is a game that I enjoy. Never heard of any of these. That's fair. Super happy because Vecna might get added into Dead by Daylight. Really? That's interesting. Dead by Daylight is a game that I would be incredibly willing to play if I was invited to. I would download it in a heartbeat. I have it, like, on Steam. I have it. I just don't have it downloaded, specifically the Stranger Things one. That would make sense, trying to hype up on that, get up on the hype. Play Dead by Daylight. Nice. I'm like a big scaredy cat, so I imagine I'd be quite the screamer if I played and streamed. I assume it means specifically with your streamer friends, though, yeah. Specifically, not necessarily my streamer friends, but, like, my closer friends. I have some friends that also stream. Like, Tyler was in the chat earlier. I would play Dead by Daylight with him and that group of friends, but I'd also play with, like, Fatty and them, too. Mainly because I would have a lot of anxiety playing with other people, in the sense that, like, I am not super great at a lot of games like that, and I would be very concerned right away that people would be mad at me for not knowing how to do stuff and that kind of a thing. You won't really see me playing a lot of that kind of stuff. I mainly do art because I love art. I'd say play killer, but if you're bad as killer, the survivors make fun of you. Yeah. I'm not super great at handling that kind of stuff, which is fine. It's also the reason I don't play games like Among Us. I'm bad at confrontation. Very cute character. Thank you. I'm glad you like her. Have you watched Stranger Things yet? No, I have not. I am not a huge fan. This is gonna sound weird. I am not a huge fan of live action stuff. I've heard good things about Stranger Things, and I'm sure I'll watch it at some point in my life, but I like anime and I like cartoons. I love cartoons. I'm a huge sucker for, like, Gravity Falls and Steven Universe. I've watched Ever After High like 8 times, and I'll do it again. I liked the ending of Steven Universe. What made you not like it in the end? The creator isn't a great person? That's fair, but, you know, assigning the value of how you feel, like the value of artwork and stuff that made you feel certain things, like assigning that to the creators isn't always a great practice. You'd be surprised and how much stuff has a not great creator. What did I miss? We're talking about cartoons and interests and stuff. I have finished up the full bodies for the Moth character, and we are now working on we're working on the expressions. I mean, Leo Steven just left Lars on the Gem Planet and helped the mayor get elected. That's fair, but that's a trope that happens in a lot of writing. Didn't mean he didn't care. Just meant that he was like 12. Oh god, up we go. Okay. You checked out Parasite yet? Not yet. Ooh. Sorry if that was loud. I accidentally ripped my headphones off. I have not watched Arcane. It is a show that... There we go. I don't know if you guys could not hear me or anything, but I have not watched Arcane yet. Oh, big stretch. I I have a lot of thoughts about Arcane. Oh. We can hear you? Okay, good. Oh, there's my big stretch. So check out Parasite. I have a lot of thoughts about Arcane, and they're gonna sound kind of silly, but I am nervous to watch Arcane because although yes, it is not a live action show, it is written in a live action show manner, which is kind of hard for me to explain. But like how they film certain scenes and stuff is the same way they'd film it if it was a live action. A lot of the writing is a lot of the tropes you see in live action stuff, which isn't necessarily a negative thing. I just personally don't resonate as well with them. It is animated extremely well. I agree with that. The stuff I've seen from it is incredible. But like, it being animated doesn't necessarily mean it's cartoon. And I tend to resonate more with cartoony stuff, whether that's in the animation or the writing. The suspension of disbelief is substantially smaller when it comes to live action stuff, and in the case of Arcane, it's written the same kind of way. Some of the stuff that's animated couldn't make it into live action. Exactly. Like, that's kind of my point. And like, yes, it is animated. Yes, it is like that kind of a thing. But the way it is written, like, I'm not saying it's bad. Like, don't get me wrong. I've heard nothing but praise for the show. And I'm sure it's incredible. And I think eventually I will watch it. I just need to be in the right mood. Because I have to be in the right mood to watch live action stuff. I know it doesn't make, like, a lot of sense, but you understand? Thank God. Thank God that's, like, it's, like, making sense, because I feel kind of silly when I try to explain that to people, but you kind of get it? Yeah. It's not an opinion that's, common. Have a little sense to start. I don't disagree that Arcane would feel like a cartoon. I'm simply saying that a lot of the writing in it seems to be, yeah, like, it, a lot of the writing seems to me to be more the writing of a live action thing. And that's not, it's not even a bad thing. It's not. I will simply be watching it when I am in the mood to watch a live action thing. Moth. I also have this, like, really bad tendency that, like, the more people tell me to watch something, the less, like, I can watch it, you know? Like, I just, like, lose the energy to. I'm not sure where that comes from. That's some kind of, like, psychological thing, but I still have to look that up. Watch me as I draw 18 eyebrows before I find one that I like. And then watch me do the same thing to the other side. Don't like them. We're gonna redo them. Boom. There we go. Those look better. It's easy to binge. We love a show that's easy to binge. Having a good wrap up is a very good selling point for a show. There's not a lot of shows that feel complete when they end. So that's a good trait to have. When the content is gone, that's when you go to fan fiction. Fan fiction will always have more content. Never doubt fan fiction. Discord friends, and I read random fanfics in a VC sometimes. Reading fanfiction to people, like to each other, like to your friends, is a severely underrated pastime. Because I had a couple friends and we used to do the same thing, but not in a VC. I had a couple elementary school friends that whenever we were on a bus, we would just find fanfictions, and basically, you just had to read them, and the second you lost your straight face, you had to pass on the thing. So that the next person could read. And that is the whole thing. Never underestimate the power of awful Harry Potter fan fiction to make you lose your mind. There's a lot of really weird fan fiction out there that is just hilarious. I think me and you talked about it once before on one of Fatty's streams. We were comparing the weirdest ones we knew. Like Javert from fucking Les Miserables, and then Santa Claus. I have not watched JoJo. I have, however, drawn in the JoJo style before, and I will never do that again. I believe my exact words, you'd have to pay me $1 million to get me to do that again. I had a joke where I was sitting on my bed in a Monster Hunter world where we were waiting for people, and I just demanded someone to read me a story, so the person opened up a Monster Hunter fanfiction and just started reading it, and that wasn't half bad. Fanfiction was the funniest part. Yeah. Dude! Fanfiction is, like, weirdly good, though. It's really weird but entertaining. Yeah, I've heard good stuff about JoJo. I have a lot of friends who are big JoJo fans. I know a lot of the memes. It's another show that I think I'd have to be in a certain mood to watch, you know? Like, I'd have to be down for that kind of craziness. I am one of those. You are one of those friends? Oh, are you approaching me? I have drawn quite a few JoJo memes though with people because, I mean, honestly, like, you can't deny that JoJo has some of the best memes. Like, you can try, but no one will believe you that they're not. Cool person detected. Dude, Yato's the coolest person here. Like, aside from my sister Kate and my brother Jonah, who were in the chat earlier, but are now celebrating and having a wonderful dinner. Like, Yato is like cool. He's like the coolest guy. Why he interacts with me, I'm not sure, because I'm a fucking loser, but like, give him praise, give him all the praise. We love Yato in this house. Because you're cool too. What is this song? This is the cool cathedral where only the coolest people hang out. Does that mean you're cool? Absolutely, it means you're cool. When you come and hang out here, you are cool. Because it means you are willing to hang out and just be chill and enjoy some chill art. Because that's what we do here. We just hang. Here we have no big things to do. We're not going for like gold and anything. We're not trying to make sure we're the top of any matches, which is not a bad thing. But here, we don't have to worry about that. We're just hanging. Am I allowed to also answer the what's your favorite stand thing? Because, like, I don't watch the show, but I do have a favorite stand. Okay, so I don't watch the show, and I don't know the name of the character this stand belongs to, but I know that in the show there is a stand called Tenor Sax. And what it does is it basically turns anything into a haunted house version of it. So if you're like in a park, it'll become a cemetery. Or if you're in a building, it's like a haunted house now. That is my favorite stand in the whole show. And I know about it because one day I was really tired and I asked my buddy who was obsessed with the show what the worst stands were. Because I was like, is there any just fuck awful stands in the show? And he told me about that one. Of course, he told me about another one that's like, you spit acid, but it also affects you. And I was like, that's kind of sucky. But like, tenor sax is my favorite. It hits so many marks for me. 1, music name, like specifically band instrument name. 2, that was like my grandma's instrument. 3, a literal vampire over here. Like, come on. Gotta be the haunted house one, right? That's my favorite. I don't remember the name of the person who has it either. That's all I know. Who has it is nothing. Yeah, dude, like, exactly. He's just some fucker. Which is the best. And of course, Yato's got like this huge list of all these like epic named ones that I'm sure are fucking cool as shit. So what is Wonder of You? What does that one do specifically? Damn. Its powers. I feel like that specific sentence, that its power is, it's very hard to explain. Like, it happens almost every time I ask specifically what a stand does in that show. If you stub your toe, your whole leg breaks. That would suck if that happened to me. I'm accident prone as shit. I run into walls and stuff all the time. I would simply die. Do you say that Jeb or Geb? Or like Jeb? I'm usually good about deconstructing powers to make it easy to understand, but Wonder of You is weird. Fair enough. It's just sentient water that can punch through metal. I am now more confused. I still don't know how it's pronounced. Is it Jeb? I'm gonna say Jeb. Because I have no clue. But do you pronounce the G or like J? Because that could still be Jeb or Geb. Is it Geb? Like G? Got it. Thank you. I am a mite stupid. I appreciate you breaking it down. Green. Oh, she's like a little alien. Look at her. Watch part 6 though. How many parts are there in total? Is there like just 6? We went to 6 and is animated and 6 isn't done. Alright. Only watch the anime. I don't think I could read the thing. I don't think I could read it even if I wanted to. I'm not good at reading. I get annoyed. Bored.
Music is too good? Fair enough. Good music is very important to me when it comes to any kind of show. If you got good music, there's a lot that you don't need. I don't know what this music is, but it's kind of a bop. I just looked at the mood for this song, and the mood is funky. Which they are correct, it was funky. This one's also under the mood of funky. There's this awesome playlist. There's a YouTube channel called Royalty Free Music - No Copyright Music. It's incredible. I use it for like all of my streams now. And it's got some real bops on it, you know? But they separate each song into like 5 things. It's the artist, the track, the time, the genre, and the mood, and like. Also, I just noticed your stained glass window. It's cool. Thank you. If you watch very carefully, that's where you guys come through. It's a joke mainly for me because what it is it's the open window that the angry mob can scream through. So you guys in the scenario are the angry mob. Also, kind of a fun thing about the window, I can make it rain. I can change the weather. See? I can have it be a clear skyy night to just rain on you. But I like the night sky. If you like stained glass though, I haven't seen too many animes, but I really like Tokyo Ghoul. That's fair. If you like stained glass though, my sister, who's under the Twitch name The Glassy Gardener, live streams her making glass art, including stained glass. She's very cool. You should check her out. Chat's never been like rude to me before, so I have no reason to make it rain on you guys. Like the Zelda moon thingy. That's so funny. I'm gonna steal that. I'm gonna do that at some point. That's so funny. I'm not sure what we'll do with it, but we'll do something with that. I've had a couple ideas for stuff like April Fool's Day. You know, if I happen to stream on April Fool's, I know what I'll do for that. But that might be fun for like October. We can make the Zelda moon. Oh, save. I will save my piece and I will wait for it to finish loading because it takes a while to save. I have saved it. I don't know why the green made... It does a little bit. It's like the right saturation, you know? I thought it looked kind of like, you know, them like alien paraphernalia stuff. This part of Lineless art always makes it look extremely, like, trippy. I've been meaning to make a full piece with this kind of a color palette and just leave it like this because, like, whenever I draw with this kind of a color palette, people enjoy it. Including me. I really enjoy this kind of a thing. But I always do it so that I can see all the parts of the piece while I'm drawing it, right? At one point, the ones on the left, the full body ones, they also looked like that. Like this. I'm bad at drawing and don't know much about it, but I'm pretty good with Photoshop. Dude, own it. When it comes to art, I don't really think you need to be quote-unquote good at it. As long as you're having fun with what you're making, like that's the important part. Photoshop is also a skill that I do not possess. I don't use Photoshop to draw. I use Fire Alpaca. Photoshop's like above my brain. It goes over my head. I don't have the brain cells for it. You can do a lot of stuff with that program, but man, I sit there and I'm like, too much of a perfectionist. That's fair. A lot of my art journey was learning to push past that, so I feel that. Make a ton of little edits and ruin it. There's nothing wrong with that, though. Practicing art is also practicing, like, stopping. I mean, like, earlier you watched me draw an eyebrow for 20 minutes. It can be a good trait just as much as it can be a bad trait. As long as you know your limits, that's fine. And it's fine not to be an artist. Not everybody has to. You know? A few drawings in pencil from when I was younger. It's good to keep those. I have a lot of my old ones too. They're not great, just by the way. They're pretty awful. My mother will tell you otherwise, but they are. They're bad. It's good to keep that kind of stuff. But I just did that. Ah. Okay. I'll take a drink and then I'll stand up. Oh. There's my water. And now I will stand up and do the big stretch. Oof. Oh. No sitting. That's very valid. And I appreciate it. Because when I start getting really, really quiet, it means I'm focusing really hard. And it means I'm slouched like nobody's business. Oh, big stretch. There you go. There's big stretch. Big stretch. Just like whenever you see like a cat stretch, always gotta say big stretch. It's a good emote. Personally, I might be biased. I'm a big fan of Pop Bat. which is my own emote. I'm aware of that, but I've got this adorable one. Look at this thing. That's my favorite. Yeah, I'm a bat. I also love bats. There's some like humongous bats and some humongous and like then there's like little teeny bats. They're very cute. I am also pretty partial to the ones that I made for Velvet. If you don't know, I got to draw her emotes. I made him in Photoshop by just putting an octopus on a stock image of a pirate. That's extremely valid. There is nothing wrong with that. Ooh, pardon me. Got the hiccups, apparently. An idea on price? For some reason I doubt you'd be one to shaft with scam art. I do have my prices, so I can send them to you. I don't think I shaft anyone when it comes to art. This one I think is even underpriced, but like if I were to do a full body of the octopus man, if it were in the lineless style, it'd probably be like... Actually, let me just look up my prices. I have a document that I keep for myself. Yeah, a full body for lineless, which is the style we're looking at right now. It'd be like $80 or $90 depending. The Patreon link should be if you scroll down. It should be linked in my about section. Should be a little P. But if it's not down there, if I forgot to do it for some reason, it is also the Cuddly Vampire on Patreon. It's a P. It's a P. It's not a. Oh, it's a paperclip. What? I don't believe you. Oh, it might be a paperclip because it's a link. Casually looks up my own stream because I don't know if it's there. Yeah, it should be, the link for the Patreon should have like a line with like a circle next to it, and then it should say my Patreon right in the bio section. It's also where I post, like, all of the stuff we do on stream. Including, we didn't do a start of stream doodle. Darn. Thank you, Tyler. Alright, I didn't put a... I refused. Okay, that's 4. I've done 1, so it's 3. Is that all your points? I'm gonna wait. If anyone wants to pile on now, now's the time. Now's the time to pile on for the hydrates. Absolutely he is. He would kill me for like 1 corn chip.
4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, God. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We want that corn chip. Is that 20? I think that's 20. All right. You're out of points? Okay. Cyber, are you also out of points? No, 21. I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait and then like chug it. That's 23. Okay. Holy shit. Cyber, how have you like accumulated so many already? How the fuck? Alright, not 23 anymore. I lost track. I'm gonna wait till he's done and then I'm just gonna chug the rest of my pitcher. It's around 30. John in the deep. Are we good? Is everyone good? Has everyone put all the hydrates they want to do? Thank you, Tyler. Chug, chug. Alright, I will chug. Ugh. Whole thing without stopping. Fun fact, I learned how to breathe while I was chugging water in high school. So I can just chug without stopping. So I like didn't pull the cup away from my mouth for any reason. I might have to burp in a second here. It's 31 hydrates. Now that's what I call hydrating your streamer. My stomach is like, why did you do that? That was really funny. I will do that, like, if like I get a bunch of hydrates any stream, I'll do that. I'll chug it. I have no qualms with doing it. I'm not a coward like some streamers we know. I can hear the chugging sounds. I was trying to make it loud enough that you guys could hear it, so I'm glad it was audible. Glad you didn't choke. Did you? I did not choke. I like I said, I learned how to breathe and chug water at the same time back in high school. So it's like a skill that won't get me anywhere because I don't drink alcohol of any kind. I'm sure I'd be amazing at chugging an entire drink, but like, oh no! What did you name this? The name's so long. We had to beat Arsenal's pitiful hydrate score. Incredible. Is the clip just the part where I'm chugging? See, it's really funny that corn chip was the example. I don't know why it came to mind. Probably because I'd sell you to Satan for one corn chip meme, which is like one of my favorite memes of all time. I don't have corn chips,
I have regular chips though. I had corn chips. Like, I bought myself corn chips and then ate the entire thing. Did Arsenal ever actually chug his water after we did that, by the way? We got like 27 on him. Did he ever like actually drink all that water? Also, just in case you do want to redeem hydrate more whenever you get points, I do have a secondary drink. It's not water. It's like, it's Gamer Sups, whatever the one that like, whatever the one that Schlatt owns. I got the sample pack, and it's the pineapple one. It's pretty good. So we need a corn chip. They're rare. We don't want to eat it. We just wanted to display it. Gamer Sups. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's Gamer Sups. Hold on, I have the package around here somewhere. Yeah, Schlatt bought a gamer juice company. You know how you can get like, there's like gamer energy drink powder or whatever, and there's one that's called Gamer Sups, and Schlatt bought it and is like sending out sample packs. It's called GG Energy. I love Jay Schlatt. Jay Schlatt is like fucking rockin'. It's a real thing, and they're actually honestly probably one of the better energy drink options out there for health reasons. I actually like quite enjoy them. I'm on the third one from the sample pack, which is pineapple something or other. Pineapple cocktail, I think. They're good. I like, energy drinks have never affected me. I'm already pretty high energy. And like, coffee doesn't do anything for me. So I really only drink it for the flavor. But it's good. It's really good. When you ban all the Minecraft YouTuber names from the stream. So did you watch his bedroom stream? Like, the rating all your bedrooms? Because like, okay, in that stream, basically anyone that sent in a bedroom with the Lamamberg flag, he also compiled the list of all those usernames and then banned all of them also. So he is consistent. Yeah, good. I'll only see clips of it. He's so good. My friend loves the guacamole gamer fart 9000 flavor. Incredible. Love even more. There's like no reasons not to love Jay Schlatt. The fact that he like actually bought Gamer Sups and then was like, hey, here's a bunch of like samples that, by the way, the sample pack is like free and the shipping is free. Highly recommend just doing it for the kicks, because they're not awful. That looks bad though. What I just drew was bad. Would highly recommend doing it just for the shits and giggles. My favorite Jay Schlatt video, if you're gonna watch any of his videos, watch the Spy Party one. I fucking love the Spy Party video. I watch it when I'm sad. I love randomly breaking into Minx's room. Also seen clips of that as well. Yeah. He's a really cool guy, you know, like he is. He's just a cool dude. So I'm on Ludwig's show, yeah. I admit I did first learn about him through the Dream SMP, but that is how I learned about a lot of those people, because I literally didn't know any of them existed. Fun fact, I didn't know who Dream was until somebody showed me the Dream SMP. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? He's alright. The one that I consistently watch now, though, that I learned about from all of that, was Filza, and I love his hardcore series. I like binged all of the hardcore series, cause fuck. I like Minecraft. Minecraft's awesome. Wear a mask with a smile for hours at a time. I think the only one of Dream's songs that I actually listened to was Road Trip. And you know what? It's alright. It's not bad. Filza is great. Filza's incredible. What about Tommy? I don't watch Tommy. He's a cool guy though. He's just a rambunctious kid who is like, who just wants to be a cool guy. And honestly, he's alright. Find him funny. That's fair. He is funny. He's got some... Dyer wants a snack! Fuck every other conversation going on right now. Dyer wants a snack. Dyer, for snacks today we have white cheddar popcorn. We have Lay's original chips. We have Chips Ahoy original chocolate chip cookies. We have Humpty Dumpty's Ringolos barbecue flavor. They're like circle chips. And that's what we have for savory snacks. Now for sweet snacks, we have... Oh, okay, I'll save. Hold on. I'll save and then continue my rampage about the treats. We have gummy cola bottles. We have licorice babies. We have peanut butter M&Ms. You want some Chips Ahoy? Already decided? All good. Yeah. Absolutely you can have some Chips Ahoy. Here's your Chips Ahoy. They're delicious. And there's lots in there. So you can have some, and there's still some in the drawer for people. Do you watch Meat Canyon? I don't know if Meat Canyon is a show or a streamer. So we're just gonna rock that all as like a no. You're hungry, IRL! Go get some snacks! Just woke up. What time is it for you? AM? AM. Oh, that's early. What are you doing awake this early? Other than hanging out, obviously. I woke up. I literally got out of bed at 2 o'clock today. Like that's when my body was like, "Fine, you can get up." I'm pretty sure if I didn't have a stream today, I would have just stayed in bed all day. Yeah, Sasha's like really far away. Hello, America. It is 6:19 for me. But I'm not in. But I am not in the America. I am in the Canada. You can hear it because he munching on cookies. Dude, cookies are the best. I have cookies in my drawer right now. You ran into a wall? Are you playing a video game or did you like actually run into a wall? What did you do? Do it again. No! You IRL ran into a wall. What are you doing that you ran into a wall? What adventure are you on? Don't tempt me. No, nobody hurt themselves, please. I'd appreciate it if nobody hurt themselves. You were carrying your laptop. That's not great. At least you didn't like fall down something. I'm prone for that. And misstepped. Can we get some F's in chat for Dyer, who fucking biffed real hard? Ran into the wall. If they run into the wall again, they have a twin bump on their head. Yeah, just make sure you're symmetrical, you know? Just bump the other side. Don't purposefully run into a wall. I didn't tell you to do that. I cannot be held accountable. Spine is not symmetrical, so I don't have to be. Bro, that's so valid. You are accountable. They're watching your stream. I am not accountable. Any injuries that happen while you are on my stream are not my fault. If you fall, it sucks. I'll sue. No, bro. I get enough money to pay rent and like fill up the snack drawer. I don't got the money for a lawyer. How's my day been? It's been all right. I woke up at 2, so my day's not been very long. I basically woke up at 2, started stream at 4, and now we're most of the way through stream, so. Go to bed at 12 a.m., wake up at 4 a.m. That's so valid. I like don't sleep at all, and then I like sleep in really hard. Finished a whole pack of biscuits. Oh, biscuits sound so good right now. I've got like Red Lobster biscuit mix downstairs. I might do that later. I might go make that. So I don't take naps. You gotta be like a certain kind of person to be able to take naps in the first place, you know? Like, sometimes your body just isn't made for naps, and sometimes your body isn't made for like... So speaking of falling down the stairs, that reminded me of nearly dying via being crushed by a cabinet on the stairs. It was legit... Holy frick, Cyber, what the fuck? When did this happen? What happened? My sleep is 12 to 13 hours. Mine was today. But Cyber, what the fuck? No, you didn't tell me that. Are you a cat or something? Maybe Sasha is a cat. Maybe they are the cuddliest cat. I love cats. I have 2. And I love them. Banshee cat. Ooh. We got a screamer. Time I saw my dog dig up my cat's poop and eat it. Dude, dogs be like that. So do cats sometimes, though. Like, cats will just sit there, like, vomit, and then just, like, eat their own vomit. So, like, animals just be weird like that. Alright, time for the most time-consuming part. So I got a very funny emote from a streamer's channel. Should wait for dogs. Noted, yeah. Dude, dogs will stick their face in anything, like... My buddy's dog, I'm like scared of big dogs. Like, some dogs are okay, but I'm like terrified of this guy's dog. He's like my best friend, but his dog will fucking eat anything and can eat anything. This fucker one time like ate a light bulb and was fine. It was June 18th. Mom got me out of bed when I was about to fall asleep to help her move the cabinet. We weren't exactly prepared to move heavy cabinet. We survived, but the sort of scenario that you're like, okay, the odds were less than optimal. We're not trying this again. And at one point, I was holding onto the railing, bracing against the cabinet to stop it from going down, most likely with me. Bro! What the fuck? This is the cyber lore, everybody. You, like, almost died. Oh, there's the burp. A little good. Yeah, it was a quiet burp, but it was there. Hurt my shoulder with how hard I held onto that railing. Dude. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Fuck. Too many words. Your brain shuts off to reboot. Valid of you. TLDR, there. He was moving it with somebody who was tired, and he was tired. And it was a bad situation all around. Legit could not read that for a sec. I was in the middle of... Also, naps are impossible. I can fall asleep for a short period of time and wake up because it's a stressful nightmare, though. What a mood. Holy shit, though. You redeemed a snack, did you? You did! Sorry, I missed it. In the snack drawer. They did, yeah, I see it. Give me the lobster, get the lobster. They are not in, unfortunately they are not done yet, so. I think Sasha redeemed it while we were all like, trying to get out of cyber what the fuck he did. In the drawer, in the snack drawer, we have white cheddar popcorn, Lay's Stacks original chips, Chips Ahoy, Humpty Dumpty brand Ringolo's barbecue flavor. That's all the savory snacks. But for sweet snacks, we have gummy Coca-Cola bottles. We have licorice babies, peanut butter M&Ms, cotton candy hard candy, pastry cookies, off-brand Swedish berries. We have a Toblerone. We have Coffee Crisp. I have mini Kit Kats, so you'd get like 3. You wouldn't just get like 1. I have another tube of mini M&Ms that hasn't been claimed yet. I have Twix, Mars bars, and an Arrow. I thought I had a Bueno bar, but I think I actually ate it last night. Those are your options. You got the off-brand Swedish berries, all yours. Here is your bag. There is your snack. Enjoy your snack. Want more berries? It's a pretty big bag. It'll take you a second to go through it. Probably. I mean, I say that, but like I fucking binge eat candy, so there's no such thing as off-brand. There is only a new type of label. Incredible. You're too lazy to carry the empty biscuit packet to the dustbin. Valid of you. Also, we're not 100% on this. I don't know if it'll, like, what's going on, but theoretically, it sounds like Mason, the person who I was playing Viscera cleanup detail with that one time, and my buddy Tyler, who was in the chat earlier, it sounds like Sunday they're gonna do a pretty big stream, like a pretty long one, if you guys are interested. Smack it into the ground. Do not smack. If you want more berries, your options are go to the store, buy some, or forage in the woods like the rest of us. Cyber, do you live in the middle of the woods? I'll take the woods one. Why are you guys in the woods? Don't like berries. That's fair. I don't like actual berries. I like the candy. But I don't eat actual berries. Pictures of what I had to do while searching for my dog at midnight at one point? Yes, please. I would like this cursed information. So I don't live in the woods, technically. I don't like the technically part. I'm guessing there was just, like, just outside your door, though. Why not? Yeah, why not? We can hunt bears. Please do not hunt bears. What did the bears do to you? It's fun, come join us. We've had bears getting chased off by our dogs. They only want to hunt. Just giant floofy dogs, not kill. I'm getting like the strangest combination of messages from you guys. Something like play tag. Do not play tag with the bears! I can assure you that the bears are not playing tag. I watched Brother Bear too many times. Play freeze tag with us. Do not play freeze tag with the bears. You guys are gonna get hurt yourselves hurt. Having problems finding it. Take dog picture for now. Yes, dog picture. Give me a picture of your Spanish cat. Aw, so sweet. What's your dog's name? What is the dog's name, Cyber? What's the dog's name? Aww, that's 2 dogs. What are your dogs' names? I am hold gun to you. Give us the dogs. What are the dogs' names? What are the dogs' names, Cyber? What are the dogs' names? What are the dogs' names? That's 3 dogs. You have so many dogs. I'm not giving you the firearm. I'm holding a gun to your head. What are the dogs' names? Tell us. Tell us what the dogs are named. It's fair not to fear the firearms. Okay, listen. Okay, it's only 2. They're just in different spots. Okay, so Fatty, when I showed him the gun emote, gave me a very valid point that I don't think any of us had thought about. Yato! Thank you! Yato, I love you! Thank you so much. You have earned your pin. Yes! I'm like stupid proud of the pop bat, by the way. Like, no one will be able to take away the joy I feel for that emote from me. I love it too much. Ugh. But I was talking to Fatty about the emotes, and I showed him the gun emote, and he mentioned something that I didn't thought about, which is that the recoil on that thing would fucking send little bat me flying. Like, she's already on the ground holding it upwards to try and aim. The best she can get is your knees, but it'll still fucking launch her backwards. Which, like, I full-heartedly believe would happen also if me myself tried to fire a gun, cause like I'm like terrified of guns. Threaten, I shoot. I only threaten. I am like a very sassy lady for somebody who is easily breakable. Do you really not think about that? Was the funniest part. I literally didn't even think about it. Like, I hadn't thought about it at all, and then Fatty mentioned it, and then I was like wheezing for a solid 10 minutes because it's the funniest fucking thought in the world, right? Which makes it even better, you know? Like, she's already tiny as hell and is probably not gonna aim right, but now, like, now firing the gun, it like launches her back, which makes it like the least threatening gun emote in the world. You get one shot, and if you miss, you are done for. Even if I get the shot, I'm done for. Aww. Those are great names, by the way, Cyber. I love them. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the names out loud. There was a reason as to why I was saying you would need to use Yada's hand as a brace. Yeah, literally. So just always keep in mind that whenever she's holding the gun, you get one shot. Holding onto his ears. What are the name? What do you mean, what are the name? I don't understand the question. Oh, Cyber, am I allowed to say the names of the dogs? Okay, say them? Okay, okay. So, one of them is named Aslan, and the other one's name is Pandora. And they are both very precious. Sorry, I didn't see that you said I could say them. The chat's going by faster than I can read. I can't read. And they're so cute. Yeah, alright, holding on to Yana's ears. Gripping with force. I don't think I can grip anything with force. I'm realizing that now. There's a third I can send pictures of, but I have to go back a little ways. Give me the dog pictures. I love the dog pictures. I'm not great with dogs in person, but like, give me the dogs. There's only one dog that like, okay. There's two dogs that I really, really love with all my heart. One of them's named Lukey and the other one's named Bruno. Both are no longer around, which is very unfortunate, but I love them. May I share another emote that I got from it? Absolutely. Let's see it. Aw, puppy. Ah. I miss both of those dogs. I used to dog sit for both of them. We don't dog. So, yeah. The best part about Bruno is that it's like it, of course he died before the movie came out, so no one could make that joke, which is unfortunate because, you know, it would have been great. But that dog was deaf as fuck. Like, he could not hear literally anything. But he was also an old show dog, so he was impeccably trained. So he couldn't hear anything, but he was very well trained. And he was tiny. He was the smallest little guy because he was a Papillon. And if you've ever seen a Papillon, like, they are small. What is this? Incredible. We love a dunce cap. Aww. Cyber, these pictures of your dogs are adorable. Oh, that one's so cute. There's a dog loving chat and stream. Absolutely. Listen, we love pets here. I personally don't have any dogs. I have 2 cats. One of them's an asshole. I love her. The other one is also an asshole, and I love her too. I love my cats. Their names are Jazzy and Elaine. I've talked about them on here before. So yes, this is animal positive here. Aw, Ella Bobella, that's her name? I love her. I love her. I would kill for your dog. Know that I would kill for your dogs, for these dogs. I would kill for many things, yeah. Just say, yeah, saying I would kill for something. It's not huge. I'd sell you to Satan for one corn chip. Sure, saying, yeah. I should remake a bunch of those bird memes. Have you guys seen those bird memes? They're great. The fucking I'd sell you to Satan for one corn chip ones. That's also the one with like the risk I took was calculated, but man am I bad at math. Yeah, there's just these pictures of birds and they're just like doing the it's so good. The bird memes, and then also the bird Twitter. I love the bird Twitter is where the meme I am uncomfortable when we are not about me comes from. Also, mwah, very good. Aww, all three of them. 2 more days? 2 more days till what? What is it 2 more days till? What are we doing? Have you seen the cat meme that goes, I see no god up here other than me? I actually redrew that meme with characters a long, long time ago. I fucking love it. Hey! Volume 2 of Stranger Things Season 4. Okay. And you have exams? No! Oh no! Big Sag. Everyone put F's in chat for Sasha. You're gonna fail it. You'll do fine. I believe in you, Sasha. You're an amazing person with, like, impeccable taste in coats. So, like, you got this. You had 1 month to study. Oh no, is this gonna be like a you didn't study at all situation? No, Sasha! I can't judge you. I did awful in school. We need to redraw that cat meme, but just with you on top of somebody's head with them on top of something high. If I do it with me as the cat, that'll be the second meme I like redraw of that specific meme that I've done with me as the cat. I'm not even kidding. If I had a nickel for every time that happened, I'd have 2 nickels. It's not a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. I'll do it from on top of like Fatty's head specifically because he's like the tallest. He a big bitch. They're gonna be learning some new psychology reactions of the human body. Psychological reactions. Dude, what are you doing here then? You should be studying. At least look at the material. Again, I'm not the best example. So I realize this is like a do as I say, not as I do situation, but like, hun, like, fuck. I know, but nothing. Go study. I mean, do what you want, but what subject is it? No. Yeah, you don't have to. I didn't study for anything ever. I like. I forgot to check the timetable. BRB. You don't even know what the exam is? You've disappointed Papa. Also totally kidding. I walked into like 80% of my finals not knowing what the hell I was doing. Or what it was for. Strange question incoming. If people could respawn, would you think that it would be like a game where they would live the same lifestyle over and over and over again? Or would you have a different choice? It would probably be a situation where people would do things differently. Or they'd try to min-max their life, you know? That's what I'd do. I'd just be like, let's just see how fucking, like, streamlined I can make this shit. That's what I'd do. You ever heard of Lancet? It's a tabletop RPG. Absolutely send me a picture from it. Absolutely. I have not heard, you know what? I probably have. I have a friend who tells me a lot of tabletop RPGs, but I have the memory of an actual chicken nugget. So I have probably forgotten. But yeah, send me a picture from it. I have another question that is a bit more strange than the last. Just a warning. We love strange questions here. There is such thing as a stupid question, and I will answer them to the best of my ability all the time forever. Focuses on mechs. That does sound familiar. This looks familiar. That looks cool as fuck. Dude, I used to play a lot of Mech Assault when I was, like, baby. Me and my brother used to play a lot of Mech Assault. That's a fun game. We've only got about 3 minutes left for stream, so I'm actually gonna just save really quick here, and then I'm just gonna pause on this. I'm like waiting with bated breath for this question. Also, by the way, you guys, next week is color palettes again, I'm pretty sure. And I might be able to rope in Ritsu to do it with me. Or at least to hang out with me while I do it. I was bugging, we were talking about it last time we did it, and I'm gonna try and hold them up on that. Cause that sounds like fun. Ritsu's style is very different from mine, so I'd like to see what they can come up with. That looks really familiar. You know, the more I think about it, I might, speaking of Ritsuki and McDank, always speaking of Ritsuki and McDank, I always am. I might have actually drawn a buddy a sketch about that. What happened to My Little Pony? I am waiting on word for the 1,000 followers. I will be working on that, like, at some point this week is when I'm gonna start that. I'm very excited about it. That's still going on. He just hasn't hit it yet. Or he hasn't sent me the notification that he hit it. He's very close, though. So I'm probably gonna start working on it this week. Which I'll, you know, I'll keep you guys updated and all the good stuff. It's gonna be a lot of fun though. The only I have a sketched out version of the pony already. Like I know what the design's gonna be. It's just refining it and everything and like nailing it into the actual model. it's not going to be like a live 2D model. It's not going to like head track or anything. It is just going to be like most of his, where it like moves around a little bit, blinks and opens and closes its mouth. But for the cutie mark, we are going to have it also be his head, but like his actual, like the realistic face, and it's going to open and close its mouth too. So just to make it extra weird, because I can't leave anything normal. All right, Dyer, you have like a minute to get your question out, because I am at my time limit, which means if I draw for much longer, people will yell at me. But the My Little Pony model for Fatty McDank is happening. Who is on right now? Because we're going to raid somebody. Wombat is on? Wombat's on. Question! There we go. Oh, wait, no, that's for cyber. Question, what exactly are the symptoms of you going beyond your drawing besides people yell? Okay, so what actually happens when I... The question did not go through. It might be too long. You might have to send it in 2 messages. But what actually happens when I extend the use of my hand, when I overuse it, what happens is, the closest way I can explain it is video game lag. My hand will freeze up, it'll like stick solid, and then I can't move it, and then after like a solid second of it being frozen in place, it will like, it'll spasm. So it'll like, I'll drop whatever I'm holding, sometimes I throw stuff, but like it will just like jerk to like fully like go. And then it'll be fine, but on top of that, there's a lot of pain that comes with it. So there's a reason I don't overuse my hand, right? But that is the full list of symptoms, and sometimes it makes my whole right arm unusable. It's given me some shoulder problems even. So that's the whole list of stuff that happens if I overexert, that's the word I'm looking for. If I overexert my hand, which is why we have a 3-hour time limit, and I try to take breaks and stuff. All right, let's read this question. If you are a test subject and you are held in a capsule for your life, like in a VR world, the people testing on you are people trying to make a quote-unquote perfect world, and you are the only real person in that world. What do you think if you mate with a different person? That if the kid come out not natural, the people testing on you erase your memory until it comes out like a normal child? How would that make you feel? Big problem with my opinion in this not with the question itself, but for my specific opinion on like how this would happen, is I'm aromantic and asexual and sex repulsed, and I don't want kids. So like basically it would say, my answer would be like, that would never happen to me. But if like hypothetically, with this hypothetical, I wanted kids and I was in love or whatever and I had kids, if I guess, what if it's a kid like me? DNF, literally me. Like it's not there. I'll flirt with people sometimes because I think it's funny, and I like to be hot. But you know that none of that happens for me. That's not in my genetic makeup. But theoretically, if that was happening to me, the logical answer for me would be, I would feel like I was having a new baby every time. I would have no memory of it. If they're erasing my memory and just redoing it, then it's always the first time. I don't know about the other ones. And quite frankly, if you don't know, what's the harm? If they waited till after to tell you, well, you can't really be entirely upset anyway. You know that they're doing this. You're in a capsule, like, you're in a capsule, the people are testing this perfect world. If you willingly went into that capsule for them to test it, then you have to be aware that stuff like that will happen. If you were unaware, and you were just thrown into the capsule to test this perfect world, and you were forced to do this over and over again, then I think the real problem is that they stuck you in a capsule against your will and are doing this to you. Not necessarily that they are doing that specifically to you. There's bigger problems if it's unwilling than just the child. If you are unaware, then it sucks. Like, you're a test subject. There's higher problems than specifically that they're erasing your memory to make you fuck until you have a kid that they like, you know? The bigger problem is that they have locked you in a test chamber to put you into an artificial world. Who would willingly go into a capsule for years? I know many people, and a lot of them are depressed. There is a lot of people who would do it. For a chance at the perfect world, to live in that instead of their own, like, there's a lot of people, yeah. But, like, my answers would be, that wouldn't happen because I'm Ace Arrow. If it did happen, I would have no memory of it, so it doesn't matter. And third, there's bigger problems than specifically that part of it. If you want to, I would pay a ton of money just to get a good sleep in a pod. Dude, if you want to pay money to get a good fucking nap, you have to try, how have I forgotten the name? Fucking, like, the saltwater tanks. Sensory deprivation tanks. You have got to try that shit. I love them. They are so comfortable. And I, like, get the best sleeps of my life in those. Definitely check them out, though. They're awesome. They're really great. They are not for everyone, though. I will say that. Like, if you are prone to, like, being, like, claustrophobic or, like, the opposite of claustrophobia, which means you hate being out in open spaces or you're scared of the dark. Like, obviously do it safely, do your own research on it, but personally, I love it. It is great for, like, blanking your mind out and just relaxing. My family does it to meditate. There's lots of medical reasons to do it. Like, it stops all the pressure of, like, gravity no longer affects you in those things, right? So if you have, like, back problems, they're really good for, like, helping your spine relieve. They're incredible. Pardon me, I've got the burps now because we chugged all that water earlier. Like, definitely check them out. All right. So I'm gonna cut stream here for mainly because I have to, like, pee really bad. It's a literally super coffin. Of course exactly, dude. They're so comfortable. Ugh. A person in my household is making nachos and now my nose is feeling strange. Eat them. Eat the nachos and them. So it looks like the only person online right now is Wombat. Unless you guys have somebody you want me to send you guys to. I can do that too, but I'm gonna start the raid. Bunny Z. Hold on. Copy. Paste.
All right. I will send you to them now. All right. Oh, I'll save. Okay. One last save before I go. Okay, I'm gonna send you to Bunny. No problem. Thank you guys for coming. I'm gonna send you to Bunny. Keep that person in mind for next time. Okay? I love you all very dearly. Thanks for hanging out. Eat them lobster cookies. I'm gonna go get them lobster cheese biscuits. I love you all. Mwah!